create a VPC across two availability zones. So let's just create a new VPC, and we're gonna select the VPC and or and more, and then choose the number of availability zones as 2, and the number of public subnet as 2, private subnet as 2, and then we don't need API gateway, and we don't need VPC endpoints. Okay, so here you can see we're gonna have a VPC with 2 availability zones, and each availability zone will have 2 subnets, and the public subnet will go through AWS internet gateway to connect to the data internet, and then the private subnet will just have its own route table, so it will just basically communicate inside the VPC itself, okay, so that we can achieve a private subnet. Okay, so very simple, and then we're gonna give it a name. Okay, auto generate, and then scroll all the way. Where's the name? Name tag autogen, and we don't want auto generate the name, and then we can just have a name like SCP training, okay, VPC 2AZ. All right, and then click on create. Okay, so because later on the load balancer and the ECR, so a lot of services, they need the VPC to be across multiple availability zones. So we're gonna just use this one, okay, as example. And now everything is good, and we have now subnets of our new VPC. Let me see, where is it? Okay, so this is the new one. Okay, this is the old one we created before, and the subnet, okay, just 12F, right? It doesn't assign the name, okay, of this one. So we have 1, 2, 3, right, and then 4. So we have 4 subnets, okay, and then also we can see the route table. Okay, so those 2 are public. These 2 are public. Those 2 are private. Okay, so because the public will share the same route table by default. If you look at the route, you can see all the traffic to other IP addresses other than 10/16 will go to the internet gateway. Okay, so we can change the name. Okay, so SCP training 2AZ public. Okay, and then this is in US East 1. Okay, so 1A, and then we can copy this and then put it here, and this is 1B. Okay, let's double check 1B, 1A. Okay, and then those 2 are 2 private. Okay, private. Here, this is private. Okay, B. All right, so now we have one new VPC with 4 subnets and 2 availability zones, so that we can now create our auto-scaling group and security group and everything inside this VPC instead of this old VPC, because the old VPC we created has only 1 availability zone. So a lot of requirement from AWS doesn't allow us to create, let's see, load balancers, okay, in only 1 availability zone. All right, thanks.